If you put this song in any other category other than the top category, you're wrong and your mom's a hoe. It's the goddamn fight of my life and you started it. You. I'm not taking accountability for that. On both knees, because he's not asking, he's begging. Because when we were at the Eras tour, a lot of y'all were not popping it off to Evermore as you should have been. I can't explain it. I'm not going to make any further comments about it because it makes sense in my head. I actually would like to see Shakespeare try to write this, but we won't ever see because he's dead. Now I know you're probably sitting at home thinking, what the f does that mean? Well, look where we are again. You guys asked, and I'm here to deliver. That's what we do on this channel. Today we're going to be continuing this series that I've started where I tier rank every single Taylor Swift album. I started with Torture Poets, then moved on to Midnights, and now today we are here ranking the iconic, amazing, show-stopping Evermore. Obviously, you know, being the YouTuber that I am, I'm gonna suggest that you guys watch the Torture Poet episode as well as the Midnights episode if you're curious to hear my thoughts on those albums. But today is all about Evermore, and I love Evermore so much. I'm so excited to sit down with you guys and talk about it. Evermore actually used to be my favorite Taylor Swift album before she put out Torture Poets. Now that one's my favorite, but Evermore is still close second, and this album means the world to me. It's truly like the comfort album that I've always dreamed of. Everything about it. We're gonna get into it and we're gonna talk about all the songs, but I just want to preface that I am the #1 Evermore defender, and I'm honestly really excited to sit down and rank this with you guys today. What else? All the YouTuber stuff I'm supposed to say. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Been posting a lot lately, so don't want you to miss out on that. Without further ado, let's get into it. So this is not my first rodeo, and if you've watched any of my other ranking videos, you know how this goes. I basically made 6 different categories that any of these songs are going to be able to fall into. The very bottom category, we have Help, I'm Still at the Restaurant. Next, we have And I Couldn't Be Sure. Every time I try to do these categories, I feel like they sound so stupid when I explain it, but it's because you guys don't see the process of prepping for this video where I'm fully listening to the album and I'm trying to pick out lyrics from each album to use as these category titles. So I promise there's thought and effort put into this, but honestly, like, saying it out loud sounds fucking stupid. Anyway, the next category is So Inviting I Almost Jump In. I hope you guys understand my thought process. The next category is Everybody Wants You. Then we have Wherever You Stray I Follow. And the very top category we have And I'm All About You. I tried my best, okay? Let's just get into it. So the opening track for Evermore, we have Willow. Now, I'm trying to think back to December of 2020 when Evermore came out. It was very shocking to me. Folklore was really shocking to me. Like, that album came out of nowhere. Nobody was expecting it. But honestly, to me, Evermore was even more shocking. Yeah, Folklore was shocking in itself. But once we had Folklore and we sat with it for a couple months, obviously, I'm not thinking we're gonna get another album, let alone Folklore's sister. That is crazy to me. So I remember when this album came out, I was sitting on my bunk bed, anxiously waiting for this album to drop, and then when it did, I was watching the Willow music video, and it was very overwhelming, let me tell you. But I really love Willow. I think it's a very cute little song. I love the melody in the chorus. I think it's super fun. I'm gonna put Willow in Everybody Wants You. I really like the song, and I think it's cute, especially live at the Eras tour. Changed my life. I just don't listen to it. Actually, I can't even say that I don't listen to it all the time, because I honestly kind of do. I don't really relate to it. And a lot of why I love Evermore so much is the relatability aspect of it. And this one I don't entirely relate to. I think it's a really good opener for the album. Like, it ties everything together and it kind of picks up off of where Folklore left. So I appreciate Willow. It's just not one of my top favorite songs. Speaking of top favorite songs, we have Champagne Problems. Now, I don't think this is a surprise. Champagne Problems immediately off the bat was one of my favorites on my first listen. Something about Taylor having a song where it's just a simple piano and her lyricism, it's like my favorite thing in the world. That's why songs like LOML I love so much, because that's all she needs. She really just needs a piano and her god tier lyricism, and that's all I need, and I'm hooked and I'm there and I'm sat and I'm excited, and then I become unexcited because I get called out because she really hurts me with her lyrics because of how relatable they are. But that's neither here nor there. Champagne Problems is one of my favorite songs of all time, solely because of the lyrics, painting this picture of someone who is mentally ill. Great way to start. But someone who's mentally ill and is in a relationship, and you know, there's this guy and this girl, and they're both coming together one night, but they have different ideas on what they plan on doing this night. One person, the mentally ill person, realizes they don't think that they can be in this relationship anymore because they're not doing well mentally. And when they come to meet up at this night, this person decides, I think this needs to be the end. I can't really do this anymore. While the other person, crazy enough, is actually planning on proposing, bottling up all these emotions and not being able to fully express those emotions until somebody's, you know, literally on their knees asking him to marry her is crazy. Like, guys, that's crazy. I've seen a lot of people not notice this, and I'm gonna point this out just to break your heart even more if it hasn't already been broken by the song. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but in the bridge, she says, till someone's on their knees. Knees. Plural, not singular. Unless this is a Shane Dawson type proposal, he's not even getting on one knee to propose. He's on both knees because he's not asking, he's begging. He's begging. He's like, please marry me. And she's like, I can't. Like, I literally can't. Like, what the do you mean, Taylor? Like, I don't understand how you just come up with this. I don't understand. Literally makes no sense to me. Anyway, love this song so much. Very relatable. I mean, I've never had someone propose to me, but the idea of being mentally ill and being in a relationship and having everybody say so many, like, we're not gonna get into that. That's not a can of worms I'm opening today. The next song we have is Gold Rush. Gold Rush was actually my favorite song upon initial listen. It still is one of my favorites, which is why I'm gonna put it in Wherever You Stray I Follow. Hearing the intro to Gold Rush for the first time, I was hooked. Those harmonies, the melody, the strings, the instrumental, the production, Jack Antonoff, you are, oh my god, so many things that man deserves. I will get on my knees for Jack Okay, well, I'm not gonna say that. Jack Antonoff, the man you are. The man that you are. It's so funny because I remember, I think it was leading up to the video premiere of Willow. I think Taylor was in the chat, like in the YouTube chat. I don't know if she specifically said it or if I just read somebody that said it, but I remember someone said that Jack Antonoff said that his favorite on this album was Gold Rush. And so I remember when going into listening to Gold Rush for the first time, I had a lot of high expectations. I was like, if this is Jack Antonoff's favorite, then this better be the song of the century. And it was, and it was, and it is. It feels like I'm floating, and it feels rich, it feels expensive. I feel like I shouldn't have the honor of being able to listen to this song with my $15 Apple headphones. I feel like I need to be in a certain club of rich people to listen to the song, and I feel like I'm not a part of that, and I shouldn't be a part of that. But I thank you, Taylor, and I thank you, Jack, for contributing to the masses. It's very appreciated. The next song we have is Tis the Damn Season. I'm gonna put this also in Wherever You Stray I Follow. This album is so comforting, and this is a prime example of a song that just feels like a hug, and it feels like I need to get under a blanket, get all cozy, light a candle, get a cup of apple cider, and read a little book. Like, that's what the song feels like. Subject matter wise, at the time I remember thinking, I don't really know what this is about, but Taylor made it very clear that Folklore and Evermore was just like storytelling and like stories she made up. So it kind of went over my head. Now that we're in 2025 and I listen to this song, I have a lot of thoughts. A lot of concerns actually too, but that's none of my business. That's none of my business. The next song we have is Tolerate It. I don't know where else you thought this song was gonna go. If you put this song in any other category other than the top category, you're wrong and your mom's a hoe. Upon initial listen, I feel like I keep saying this about all the songs, but truly, like, these first 5 couple songs, the first time I heard them, I was dumbfounded. I was like, how is she making folklore but better? And I've always said that. I don't know what I want to say about Tolerate It because, like, ouch, why would you write the song? I will say, I didn't relate to this. Ooh, poor kid. I didn't relate to this song up until recently, and I wish I could go back to that and not relate to it anymore, but you know what? I can appreciate it from a new level and with a new perspective now, even if that new perspective just means every time I hear the song, it feels like I'm getting stabbed in the face. You know, it's like a different experience, and it's fine, it's fun, and it's not fun. Help me. Yeah, no, I love this song. Could you tell? And it is truly one of my biggest flexes that I was able to see this when I went to the Era store, because not a lot of you can say that. Do I wish I could have seen Torture Poets live? Well, yes, and I don't want to talk about that, but I got to see Tolerate It live and Long Live, so... and No Body No Crime, which is actually a really fitting segue for the next song, which is No Body No Crime. Now, I'm gonna put this in So Inviting, I Almost Jump In. Don't come at me, okay? I like the song, okay? I don't want to hear it. Oh my god, you guys are already coming at me. See, I really do like the song. I think it's fun. It wasn't my favorite upon initial listen though. Like I was saying, the first 5 were so strong to me. And not that No Body No Crime isn't strong, but the first time I heard the album, going from those songs to this one, I was kind of like, I don't really know what's going on here. The shock value was there though. Really was there. I was like, who'd we kill? Who'd we kill? Did he deserve it? Probably, because anybody that Taylor Swift wants to kill, I'm honestly down with. Oh, protect the president. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's cute. Cute next to gorgeous though. Like I was also saying though, I did get to see the song live, which was very fun. And getting to sing this live was very fun, but it was at the cost of me losing Tis the Damn Season, so I don't know what that's about. And I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, I don't have much to say about this song, but it's fun. Sure. Next we have Happiness. I mean, come on. This song is so... I think it's so ironic to have a song called Happiness and have it be this devastating. That's honestly like kind of the Taylor Swift brand though. I don't want this to come across in like an offensive way, but I love to fall asleep to this song. It's just super soft and comforting and sad. Yeah, when the song started to go viral on TikTok, I was like, whoa, get out of my house. Like, this is, you guys, get out of my house. What do you guys know about Happiness? Actually, what do you know about Evermore in general? Because when we were at the Eras tour, a lot of y'all were not popping it off to Evermore as you should have been. So what's that about? What do you guys know about Happiness? Literally, what do you know about this song? Nothing. You don't know anything about this song. This is a family matter, so get out. The song has some crazy lyrics though. I don't understand how you just come up with the lyric, "Now my eyes leak acid rain on the pillow where you used to lay your head." What the hell? Girl, y'all are doing too much. But keep doing it. Keep doing it. Okay, next we have Dortha. So, Miss Dortha is going in and I couldn't be sure. Listen. Okay, we listen, we don't judge. Ooh, okay, what do I say about this song? This song took me a while to get into, and I think that's why I'm putting it so low on the list. I appreciate it now, and I understand it now, but for the longest time, it just didn't click with me, no matter the amount. Like, I played the out of this album when it came out, and I still do to this day, but when this album initially came out, this was one of the very few songs on this album that just could not click with me. I didn't understand it. I understood it, but I didn't, like, it just never clicked with me, and I honestly couldn't get myself to like it. I appreciate it now, and I understand it now. Like, I won't skip it now, which I used to always skip it in the past, but I will never go out of my way to play it for the most part, which is a little concerning because I know a lot of people really like this song, and honestly, more power to you. More power to you. That's a power that I don't have. It's just not my thing, and that's okay. That's totally okay. I used to really not like this song though. Like, it used to actually like anger me. Now I don't dislike it. It's just not my favorite song, and I'm gonna shut up now before I get more hate comments. Next up is Coney Island, and this is going straight to the top. This one is similar to Happiness in the sense of it's just super soft and comforting. I love to fall asleep to this song. I also love Taylor and the Nationals' voices together. I think they go really well together. This song truly feels, not to be so literal about it, but it really feels like I'm literally sitting on a bench in the middle of a park, and it's super cloudy and foggy and hazy, and that's the exact experience I get when I listen to this song, and I personally love that. I love when the song has imagery in it, and that imagery feels exactly how the song sounds. So I don't know who produced this song, but keep doing your thing. Okay, next up we have Ivy. Now this one is also gonna go in Wherever You Stray I Follow. I don't even know how you would describe this song. It's very poetic, I would say. A lot of Evermore is actually really poetic, and also my favorite part of this entire song is the ending of it when she's saying, "It's a goddamn blaze in the dark, and you started it. You started it. Not me. Not me. You started it." I'm not taking accountability for that. This song also, in hindsight, I have a lot of questions about it. If I could sit Taylor down, oh, I have so many questions, but I'd be like, let's talk about this song, because I have a lot of thoughts. It's just a question. It's just a question. It really is just a question. Next up on the list is Cowboy Like Me. I'm gonna put this in Wherever You Stray I Follow. This song this is gonna sound so fucking stupid, but I hope somebody out there understands. This song sounds like a really rich leather. Now I know you're probably sitting at home thinking, what the does that mean? How does this song sound like leather? And I don't know. I can't explain it. I'm not going to make any further comments about it because it makes sense in my head, and I don't think anybody else understands it, but I just thought I'd share with the class because that's what you do with YouTube videos. You know what I mean? I share my thoughts, and most of the time nobody understands what I'm saying, so that's cool. What can I say about this song though? The melody, the production, the lyrics, "Now you hang from my lips like the gardens of Babylon." What the fuck? I actually would like to see Shakespeare try to write this, but we won't ever see because he's dead. Again though, this is a song that like I just have so many questions about. It's just a question. It's just a question. Seriously, it's really just a question. And I have a lot of them though. I have a lot of them. Honestly, the Folklore and Evermore cinematic universes have just become so much more interesting over time. And with a song like this, knowing what we know now, I really just have so many thoughts. Like, wow. That's literally how I feel. I'm just like, When I listen to this song now, I'm like, interesting. It's just a question. Next up, we have Long Story Short. This song has been hitting recently, but it wasn't always that way. The song was always kind of lower on my ranking for the longest time, and then it clicked. I've talked about this before, but the thing with Taylor Swift songs is sometimes you'll just be listening to a song that you've heard a million times, but then on this random Tuesday for some reason, that song just clicks with you. And recently, this one really did that for me, which is crazy because this album's been out for, what, 4, almost 5 years? So with that being said, I'm gonna put this in Wherever You Stray I Follow. I really love this song. I love the lyrics. I love the message. I have a playlist on Spotify. I think it's called Taylor Swift in parentheses healing version, and I have this song in there, and every time I hear it, I just am like, ugh, I love it. I love it so much. That whole playlist is full of songs that just feel like hugs to me. They feel like a hug from Taylor, where she's like, you know what? It's gonna be okay. You're on your own, kid. It's gonna be okay. Long story short, you survived. Period. And I did. Marjorie, I mean, I don't think we need to go too in detail about this one. It is top 3 for me on this album. The song means the world to me. I love it so much. This song also feels like a hug. It's such a comforting song, and I'm like this close to getting Never Be So Polite You Forget Your Power tattooed somewhere on my body. This close. The amount of Taylor tattoos, and just tattoos in general that I want. But one day. Yeah, Marjorie... I can't even talk about this song too much. It means the world to me, and it means the world to a lot of people, and getting to see it live on the Eras tour, I'll never forget it. Closure. Okay, I'm sorry, and I'm so sorry because I know this happens a lot. I know Closure gets disrespected a lot, and I know there's a lot of Closure apologists out there, and it's not that I don't like the song. Obviously, lyrically, there's very few things out there lyric-wise that I dislike of Taylor's, and this is not one of them. I don't dislike the song. I just can't I can't get behind the production, especially going from Marjorie to this. The production on Marjorie is so god tier, and I'm not saying that the production on Closure isn't good, but it's just so jarring to me. I know people have made this joke time and time again, but it really does sound like pots and pans to me, and that's okay. You know, not every song is gonna hit for me. I mean, lyrically this one does hit for me, but the production with it, it's not my thing. I tried to make it my thing, and I tried to only listen to the song because I wanted to like it so bad, because honestly, like, I can get behind pretty much every single song on this album except for Closure, and that really pissed me off. So I was like, just get into it, and then this album will be skipless, and I can't get into it. I feel bad because I know like a lot of people really dislike this song, and I don't want to feed into that fire, but I just have to speak my truth. Okay, next we have Evermore. This one I'm putting in Wherever You Stray I Follow. I love Taylor and Justin's voices together. The piano is unbelievably gorgeous. Wow, is that piano gorgeous. Also, ending the album saying this pain wouldn't be forevermore. Why didn't that get it a Grammy? Why didn't that lyric alone, after hearing everything you hear throughout this album, to close it off saying this pain wouldn't be forevermore? Why did that not get them a Grammy? Why? No, because I want to know. Like, are you kidding me? Like, are you literally kidding me? Dude, the song is crazy. Again, not to be so literal about it, but this song really does feel like I'm in a cabin, like a warm, cozy cabin. It's snowing outside, and I'm just sitting by the fireplace, and I'm listening to the song. Like, I love it. I love when the sound and the imagery make sense. Oh my god, a concept that a lot of people don't get. Right Where You Left Me. If you know me, you would know this was Until Torture Poets. I swear that album did a number on me. Evermore was my favorite album until Torture Poets, but that's besides the point. But also, Right Where You Left Me was my favorite Taylor Swift song of all time. I will never forget. I was this close. This close to getting it as a surprise song. She played it like only a couple shows before mine, and I was really holding out hope that she'd do it for me, and she didn't. And did it hurt? Yes, but I got Dressed in Exile, so honestly, I can't really complain. Yes, this is me flexing, so you should be jealous. Anyway, I don't even know what to say about this song. This fucking song. Oh my god. I don't have words. I literally don't have words. This song being what it is and being what it's about, really, essentially this song is about a girl who is frozen in time because she went through a breakup, and it was very traumatic for her, and it was very hard for her to deal with, and she's frozen in time, and she can't leave this moment. She can't leave the restaurant that she's stuck at. And not only that, but everybody around her is looking at her and being like, get over it. This is embarrassing. They're gossiping, they're whispering about her. Did you hear about that girl who got frozen in time? And to say that I relate to that, not necessarily with a breakup, because I don't really relate to it in that way, but I think this song universally is super relatable, just with the idea that trauma can kind of freeze you in time and make you mentally stuck at whatever age you've kind of been traumatized at. Yeah, this was genuinely my anthem, specifically my senior year of high school, because this is like literally word for word how I felt, and I listen to this song all the time. Honestly, it was one of the only reasons I think I was able to get out of high school and graduate and be, I can't say mentally okay, because I really wasn't, but yeah, this song means the absolute world to me. I really don't have words for it still. One of my favorite songs of all time. Not even just Taylor, just in general, like favorite songs of all time. And the very final track on Evermore is It's Time to Go, and this is going going straight to the top. Right Where You Left Me and It's Time to Go being deluxe tracks is so insane to me, because what do you mean I almost didn't get these songs? To me, Right Where You Left Me and It's Time to Go are some of, if not like the two best songs on the album. Well, there's a lot of really good songs on this album, but they're up there. So the fact that we almost didn't get them is crazy to me. It's Time to Go is also a song that's in my Taylor Swift healing playlist, because this song is literally a hug. It's just really comforting to hear a song where she's saying giving up is actually, a lot of the time, it's actually the strong thing to do, and it's not embarrassing, and it's not something you should be afraid of. It's actually the strong thing to do, and it actually, a lot of the time, running away is actually the one thing that will find you the right thing in your life. And everything that's happening, despite how hard it is, it's meant to happen, and everything will be okay, and it'll all be fine. You know in your soul when to leave a situation. You know deep down when you should, and it can be hard and it can be difficult and traumatizing, but I promise it's the best thing for you. I'll just start crying right now. Like, I start sobbing. I mean, beautiful way to end the album. Beautiful way to end this unbelievably god tier album. So this is my official ranking of Evermore. Just looking at it is like so funny to me, because it's just like the top is filled and then there's 1, 1, 1, 1. I said my truth. I really did. Honestly, I could bump Willow up one, but for the sake of visually, I just need a song in each category. So let me know what you guys think about my ranking. Be nice. I'm really fucking sensitive. Don't be too mean to me. I'm sure a lot of you disagree, and that's okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I honestly had a lot of fun just talking and ranking Evermore with you guys. I think we have to do folklore next, even if you guys don't want that, which I know you do. But even if nobody comments it, I'm probably gonna do it anyway. Ow. I just smacked myself in the face with my mic. Thank you guys for watching. I love you so much. Subscribe, like this video. Let me know how you like it, and let me know how you like this series of me ranking all of Taylor Swift albums. This is like my 4th video that I've made ranking Taylor albums, and we still have so many to go. Lots of things to say, lots of more hate comments for me to get, so cool. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you guys very soon with another video.